From Irish expanses where the chilling ghostly manifestations of prisoners from the past still linger, to Japanese landmasses whose weathered and abandoned structures are roamed by the dead. Phantoms, buried treasure, and ghastly urban legends await on this exploration of the world's most haunted islands. Let's kick things off with number 5, Deadman's Island. Deadman's Island, located out of Vancouver in British Columbia in Canada, carries a name that immediately conjures an air of mystery and intrigue. This small spit, situated at the entrance of the city's harbor, has a history that intertwines with both indigenous peoples and European settlement. While its known past dates back centuries, it's the haunting stories that have surrounded the island that have captured the people's imaginations. The island's name originates from its historical role as a First Nations burial site, where indigenous peoples would lay their deceased to rest, thus creating a macabre moniker. And later, the expanse was used as a quarantine station during the smallpox epidemics of the late 1800s, with it also serving as a defensive outpost during World War II. Deadman's Island is renowned for its eerie ambiance and purported paranormal occurrences, and visitors and those who have ventured close have shared stories of strange sounds, disembodied voices, and shadowy figures that seem to move amongst its trees and ruins, with some accounts even speaking of ghostly apparitions that resemble indigenous figures or those who might have perished during the island's grim quarantine days. One chilling account involves a group of kayakers who claim to have witnessed a glowing figure near the island's shoreline in the middle of the night. This silhouette emitted an otherworldly light and seemed to move with an ethereal grace before fading into the darkness. Such encounters have contributed to Deadman's Island's reputation as a place where the realms of the living and the dead intersect. And whether or not these stories are products of the imagination, heightened emotions, or genuine encounters with the paranormal, they undeniably add layers of mystery to the spit's complex history and invite contemplation of the spiritual energies that may still linger. Number 4, Corregidor Island. Corregidor Island, nestled within the Manila Bay in the Philippines, holds a storied history that includes the echoes of World War II battles and the remnants of military installations. While its role in warfare is well documented, the island also harbors accounts of supernatural encounters, adding to its allure as a place where history and mystery converge. Corregidor Island played a crucial role in World War II as a strategic defensive outpost. It was the site of intense battles between Japanese and American forces that left scars on the landscape that remain visible to this day. And the expanse also acts as home to the ruins of military structures and batteries, serving as a reminder of its wartime significance. Among the tales of battle and wartime hardship, stories of the supernatural have emerged from Corregidor Island, with both visitors and soldiers stationed on the island reporting encountering apparitions in military garb that are often described as soldiers or nurses from the World War II era, and other accounts detailing sightings of ghostly figures marching in formation or moving through the island's labyrinthine tunnels. Eerie sounds, such as footsteps echoing in empty corridors or distant cries, have also been described, and tourists exploring Corregidor's historic structures have shared stories of strange occurrences such as cameras malfunctioning inexplicably or feeling an invisible presence in the vicinity. These experiences evoke a sense of the past refusing to fade away, as if the island's history continues to play out in spectral form. One particularly chilling account involves a group of tourists who claim to have captured an unexplainable mist in their photographs, which seemed to take on the shape of a human figure. Notably, this mist appeared near the ruins of the Malinta Tunnel, a place of historical significance due to its role as a hospital and later as a bomb-proof shelter. Whether the island's supernatural stories are a result of collective memory, of heightened emotions, or genuine paranormal phenomena, they definitely contribute to the sense that Corregidor Island is a place where history's impact has left an indelible mark on both the physical and spiritual realms. Number 3, Spike Island. Spike Island, located off the coast of County Cork in Ireland, has undergone a fascinating transformation from a monastic settlement to a fortress, prison, and military barracks. While its history spans centuries, it's the island's role as a notorious prison and the eerie stories that surround it that have definitely captured attention. Spike Island's past dates back to the 6th century when it served as a monastic settlement, and over subsequent centuries, it evolved into a stronghold and later became a prison. Through the 19th century, the island gained a reputation as the Alcatraz of Ireland due to its function as a holding place for convicts before their transportation to penal colonies. And in the 20th century, the expanse housed a military barracks and served as a coastal defense. Spike Island is renowned for its paranormal activity, with visitors sharing stories that range from eerie encounters to spine-tingling experiences. The island's former prison, recognized as Fort Mitchell, has been a focal point for reported supernatural occurrences, and witnesses there have described hearing unexplained footsteps echoing through its corridors, even when the building is completely empty, with some having reported doors slamming shut on their own and feeling sudden drops in temperature, particularly in areas associated with the prison's dark history. Accounts of ghostly apparitions are not uncommon on Spike Island, and both tourists and paranormal enthusiasts claim to have seen shadowy figures that move along the prison's walkways or peering out from behind barred windows. One especially chilling story involves a group of visitors who captured a photograph of what appeared to be a translucent figure standing near the entrance to the old prison, its features obscured by a faint mist. As if things couldn't get any creepier, the island's underground tunnels, once used for various purposes including military defense, have also become a hotbed of paranormal activity, with visitors having reported hearing whispers and disembodied voices echoing within their confined spaces, and some claiming to feel unseen hands brushing up against them or even gentle tugs on their clothing or hair. One account that has gained massive attention involves a paranormal investigation team that captured EVP recordings in the tunnels that purportedly contain faint but distinct whispers and voices that can't be attributed to any known sources. Whether these encounters are attributed to residual energies from the island's tumultuous history or to the imaginations of those who explore its darkest corners, they only further contribute to Spike Island's reputation as a place where the past continues to echo in spectral form. Number 2. Hashima Island. Hashima Island, often referred to as Battleship Island due to its shape, is a small abandoned island off the coast of Nagasaki in Japan. With a history ripe in coal mining and forced labor through World War II, the island's unsettling atmosphere has fueled stories of supernatural activity. Notably, Hashima Island's history is fraught with hardship. It was originally developed as a coal mining facility during Japan's industrialization period, leading to the construction of cramped apartment buildings to house the mine workers and their families. And during World War II, the site was used for forced labor, particularly involving Korean and Chinese prisoners. Subsequently, after the decline of coal mining, Hashima was abandoned through the 1970s. The eerie remains of Hashima Island have given rise to tales of the otherworldly, and both visitors and explorers who have ventured onto its bounds have reported hearing whispers and distant voices echoing through the decaying buildings, with some even claiming to have sighted ghostly figures peering out from shattered windows or moving amongst the dilapidated structures. Accounts of unsettling encounters are not limited to the island's exterior, however, and the underground tunnels that once served as coal mines and later as air raid shelters are said to be particularly haunted, with visitors reporting hearing footsteps echoing through their depths even when there's no one else present, and shadows described dancing along the walls, creating an uncanny sense of being watched or followed. One haunting account involves a photographer who claimed to have captured the image of a spectral figure standing near one of the apartment buildings. This form appeared as a translucent silhouette with a faint glow, as if the energy had lingered on the island. The tragic history of Hashima Island, marked by labor exploitation and wartime suffering, has led to speculation that its residual energy continues to reverberate through time itself. And whether these chilling encounters are the result of the island's history, the eerie remnants of its past, or simply figments of the imagination sparked by its haunting ambiance, they contribute to the island's enigmatic allure. Number 1. The Island of Daksa. The island of Daksa, situated in the Adriatic Sea near Dubrovnik in Croatia, is a picturesque islet that hides a dark and haunting history. With tales of wartime atrocities and enigmatic occurrences included, the island's serene exterior belies its unsettling reputation. This site's history is marred by a tragic event through World War II. In 1944, Daksa set scene for a mass execution of 53 people suspected of being partisans that met their fates by firing squad, with resulting bodies left unburied for days as a grim warning. Incidentally, the island has also seen various ownerships and uses over the years, from a monastery to private residences. The island of Daksa's history of wartime tragedy has birthed a tapestry of paranormal encounters that linger amidst its serene landscapes, and both visitors and those who have delved into its ancient history have shared stories that seem to blur the boundaries between the tangible world and the ethereal realm. The most poignant and unsettling of these encounters are the eerie sounds that seem to permeate the island. Whispers and soft murmurs are reported, as if the voices of the executed victims have found a way to traverse time and tell their stories. And these spectral vocalizations, often heard in the stillness of the night or carried on the gentle sea breeze, ever serve as a haunting reminder of the island's grim past. Accounts of shadowy figures moving amongst the ruins have also woven themselves into the island's lore, and witnesses have described glimpsing translucent forms that seem to linger near the execution site, the very place where the lives of those 53 individuals were abruptly cut short. Notably, these apparitions are said to manifest fleetingly, sometimes dissolving into the shadows before they can be fully comprehended. One particularly chilling tale revolves around a group of intrepid tourists who ventured onto Daksa in search of adventure. Armed with cameras and a sense of curiosity, they found themselves inexplicably drawn to the execution site. As they began snapping photographs, they were astonished to discover peculiar orbs of light in their images. These orbs, which are often associated with paranormal phenomena, appeared to hover near the places where the victims met their tragic fates. Whether these ghastly glows hold a connection to the energy of those who perished or are merely the result of the island's unique atmospheric conditions, they undoubtedly add an additional layer of mystery to its haunting narrative. The island of Daksa stands as a place where the weight of history and the emotions of the past are palpable. The tumultuous events that unfolded here have left an indelible mark on the island's very fabric, giving rise to stories that underscore the complex interplay between the living and the echoes of the departed. Whether said encounters are the result of residual energy, collective memory, or a genuine glimpse into the otherworldly, they only further contribute to Daksa's reputation as a place where the past continues to be felt in profound and enigmatic ways. Thanks for joining me on this exploration of some of the world's most haunted islands. If you enjoyed hearing my histories and ghost stories, subscribe to my channel, like this upload, and most importantly, share me with anyone and everyone you feel could use a good scare. I'll see you all next time.